welcome to my channel. So in today's video, this is an exciting one. Now, I know I have so many different people on my channel for different reasons. Weight loss, DIYs, mommy videos, and makeup. For my makeup lovers, this one is for you. This is very exciting. I am going to be using the AMREZY palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I am so excited about this palette because I have been following AMREZY for years and years and years now, and I just love her. I feel like she's a total package, from the way she does her makeup to her style to her attitude. I just feel like she is just like an icon, and I have loved her for years. I even did a recreation look. I believe it was around 5 to 6 years ago. I will post it around here somewhere. And I remember, like, I loved the way that look came out. You guys can see it's pretty similar. And I remember I went on her Instagram and I commented under a photo and I said, check out my page. I did a recreation of one of your looks. And I must have did it at the right time, because like a few minutes later, she liked and commented under my photo, and I was shook. I was going crazy. Like, that was a moment for me, because someone that I looked up to, someone that I loved like everything about, liked my photo that I did recreating her makeup look. So the fact that she came out with this palette is like so amazing to me, because I've been like following her for so long and just, you know, loving AMREZY, that of course I had to get her palette. I had to try it out. I had to create a look with it, and that's what we're going to be doing today. In today's video, this is the look that I came up with. You guys will see that in this video I dipped into so many different colors. Of course I mentioned that, and I also said, what you guys will hear at the end of this video, that this palette is so versatile and you guys can do so many different looks with it, and I just love it. So this is going to be the look that we are creating using the AMREZY palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So here it is. I'm so excited. My mom was like, oh, I bought you something. And I was like, really? She's like, I can't wait till it comes in. And then it came in, and it was the AMREZY palette. So let's just look at this. This is what it looks like. First of all, the packaging, even from the outer box, it's pink, it's girly, it's AMREZY, like, look at this. And then the actual palette is all glitter with like a rose gold AMREZY, and then it says Anastasia Beverly Hills and like the rose gold. And it actually is like a glitter. Like, it doesn't feel smooth, like it feels kind of rough like the glitter. I'm just telling you guys, if you're makeup lovers like me, you want to know the whole details of the palette if you don't have it yet. So when you open it up, this is what the colors look like. Just like stunning. I can't wait to dip into this palette. I'm going to do, you know, a look. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, the colors that I'm going to use, but it's definitely going to, I think I'm going to use Barb and maybe Liddy or Gemini. I'm definitely going to use the glitters, but I'm really not sure what I'm going to do yet. Thanks, Mama. I needed some tape because I want like my eyeshadow to be very cut and just really sharp looking. So use tape if you want to. If not, you can clean it up with concealer. I've done it both ways, but to save me that little mess, I'm going to use some tape. But it also does come with a brush, and let's just dive in. I'm going to do something very like pink, AMREZY, and browns. I really don't know. When I have a new palette, I just like to play. Now, I know I always say this, for those that are new to my channel, I am a mom. I don't get the time to stand in front of the mirror like I used to. I used to stand in front of the mirror for like 3 hours just doing my makeup, taking it off, taking pictures, doing something else. I don't get that luxury no more, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But when I do get a new palette, and when my son is sleeping, I like to just play. So that is what we're gonna do here. So I'm just gonna do a look. You guys are gonna watch me do that, and then once I am finished, I will explain to you guys how I like the palette. Was there a lot of fallout? Was some of the eyeshadows, what were they like? And I'll let you guys know. But I'm just gonna say this right now. I hear a lot of people on YouTube, not even on YouTube, they go, oh, this palette had a ton of fallout, or this palette had a ton of fallout. I've been doing makeup for years now. You're gonna have fallout with the most expensive palette and the cheapest palette. It is just a pressed powder. So when you dip your brush in it, it's a powder. So when you rub it on your eye, the powder is gonna fall a little bit. wipe it away, you're good to go, but you're gonna have some fallout. That's just makeup. So just saying that right now, if you do have a palette that has some fallout, it's not a bad palette. It's just powder. So let's get started with this makeup look. I'm gonna do my makeup like I said, and then at the end I will talk about this palette, let you know the colors that I used and all of that good stuff. So let's get started. I did do my eyebrows because I cut them a little too short, and like this one right here is a little wonky and ain't looking cute, so I had to put my eyebrows on, and I prepped my eyes with my concealer. If my face is a little oily, I had to put some oil on because girl, this winter weather is drying out my skin. Not cute at all, so my face is a little oily, but once I put my foundation on, we'll be good to go, okay? So let's get into this eye look because AMREZY, this is gorgeous. I love it, and I just can't wait to play with this. So let's get started. Just a little quick tip, like I'm just gonna play some music while I do my makeup, but if you do have fallout, I always suggest, and when I do makeup on other people, because you know I'm starting to do that, I always do foundation last. Even on myself for so many years now, I've been doing my foundation last because if you do get some fallout, makeup wipe it away, and then you do your foundation so you don't have any pigment staining your foundation, and then you gotta clean that all up. So if you're gonna be doing your eyes, do them first and then do your face later. It just saves a mess, and that's what I do. So little tip, let me get started. Alright you guys, so I twisted my hair extensions around because I was taking some pictures and I felt like the bun accentuated the eye. I absolutely love this palette, and I will tell you guys the colors that I used. I used quite a few, but I mean that's kind of what I do when I create a look. I like to add dimension and all that good stuff, so let me just start with the colors. I used OG, Yugo, I think that's how you say it. I used BK, Semza, I don't know, I'm not good at pronouncing names. I think you guys know that by now. I used Gemini, Dragon, Cupcake, a little bit of Liddy, and Barb, and Anastasia. So I used a ton of colors, but that's what I do when I create a look. Now, the Gemini, the glitter was phenomenal. Like, I love it. It went on perfectly. The Liddy and Barb is more, it kind of reminds me more of like a gel when you use a brush. Like, it's kind of not like chunky, but like when you go in it, maybe because I used my brush with Fix Plus, because when I just picked up Liddy, it like was more of like a dry glitter, but when you wet it, I feel like it becomes thicker and more pasty, kind of hard to put on your eye. It kind of takes away from the glitter. So now I know for next time not to wet my brush. Most of the time when you do that, it accentuates the color, but in this case, maybe I would put a little bit of glitter glue or something and then pack that on top just to have the glitter be very prominent instead of more of like a shadow than a glitter. I love the way that my eyes turned out. Now this palette gives you so many options for so many different looks that you can do. A more lighter glam, a more darker glam, a more colorful glam. So there's so many different looks that you can create using the AMREZY Anastasia palette. So love that. Can't wait to create more looks with it. Maybe I'll do another look with it tomorrow and I'll post it on my Instagram. Something totally different so you guys can see how versatile this palette really is. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and of course, divas, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.